Hey John, Tiffany, this is Joe, 207 AM. Wanted you to see something. First off, I went to the Las Lomas and I understand our services has perked some interest, and we can do that. I think what was lost is you guys were not aware that this Inquire page was going to be changed to whatever we needed. Remember, it was just a extra page with a nice picture, but it just had the form on it. So we're going to change it to services. Virtual tour is probably going to be hidden until you can get me a video. Galleries is going to stay there, videos and pictures, but there's not any clickable. I will try to get some out of the Durbar, but I told you those were clustered pictures, so they're not going to come out too good unless I can get the actual pictures. Some of the events would be cool to have, but not most of them were more Middle Eastern than anything, right? So don't mind having some, but without Asian and other cultures, it's kind of hard to say you're for those, right? But anyway, wanted to just share some insight. Our services are there, so yeah, we can do a base package. We can do this. I just need to know what you guys offer and be happy to do that. And we'll actually have a page for it, so no problem. The only issues that I had with Las Lomas is, number one, this site builder, we know who they are, and they offer a pretty cheap quote, but you can see why. So let's say, for instance, I am looking for a place and I want to book now. So I click the Book Now button, and you can see where it goes. It goes to Our Services. So I'm here on Our Services. We'll read more. I want to do something. It takes me to the top of the page. So then I go, well, maybe I could just click to call. This is not click to call. It's not even active on mobile. So, I have to actually manually dial the number. That's fine, but most people don't do that. The email's live. Then I go to our venue. And so, we go here, nice pictures. Really love that. See, it says our venue here. It's kind of bled out. But, the colors are cool, right? More of a simple hall. I just think you guys have more to offer than that, but if this is what we want to be, that's fine. But here we go, same thing. No hot phone number, only email, right? And then that should click to a map. So they have plenty of pictures though, video and pictures. They got a ton of that. We go to contact us. You can kind of see they have a location. So there's the map. We're doing the same thing because that does good for Google. They do have some good reviews because people are getting to them. So finally, here's a feedback form, right? And then the numbers are not hot. They even offer talk to me in Spanish. It's probably getting good calls there. Even the name of a person and president owner, right? So we can do stuff like that on the contact us or about us page. I haven't put the address at the bottom. And I think it was just because, and just so you know, this was they've got like a 3-tier pricing. This is like a $17.50, but I promise you they didn't do this for $17.50. And then if they did charge more, they should give their money back because a lot of this stuff doesn't work that well. Anyway, but let's go back to what we're doing here. Grand Lux Hall. We did a Secure My Date button here, which wasn't installed yet, but that was coming. But you see this cool feature? And this works really great on mobile, right? So, but we got the scrolling type of deals. We're going to do something to highlight those letters better, or maybe even change that action a little bit. So we left the form here, right? Only 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Estimated type, number of guests. We really like that from New Jersey, and it really sent a message home. Request my date. I got to fill this out for that to work. If I go to weddings, corporate events, or special occasions, we said 3 categories, and I think everybody was agreeing. All I need is some written good stuff there. So you go to weddings, you can see all this. Oh, hey, secure my dates there. Bam, right? Every page is going to have this actionable feature because we want everybody to go ahead and jump on it. Now, I can put quite a bit more here, even a pricing range. I think that's a mistake because I see no one quoting pricing. I see no contracts on any websites. I looked at probably 30 of event planning, event halls, venues. Don't really see it. unless you're going to a golf course, and the golf course does have an agreement, right? But that's mostly for tournaments, and there's a lot of money involved. Usually as much, if not more, than a damn wedding. But anyway, we're going to still clean this up at the bottom. We weren't done. We're going to do the physical address here. When you go to About Us here, well, we do have this nice flowing picture. Oh, secure my dates there. Bam. We want to give everybody a shot to doing that. But then we're going to have the address, and we're going to put a map underneath here. So there's going to be another colored picture of the map. Google Listings is really important to put the map, Google Maps, on your website. It helps ping the searches. This will clean up to a little bit smaller because there's not a whole lot to disclose. I looked at 30 websites, and not one had a privacy policy or disclosure statement. We are going to do a privacy policy because it's required to tell people what you're doing with their information. We are a secured site. One thing I'll tell you, I mean, even if they paid the cheap $17.50 plan, right, their site's not secured. So they might be missing some business that they don't even know they're missing, because some places, people that are at work, cannot interface with this website. Pretty important to know that, especially with today's age. And then with everybody being at home right now, it's really important for that kind of stuff to work right. So if you go back home or hit the logo, we go there. So remember, it was 3, right? I can click here, I can go here, or here, right? So on the mobile, this menu tab turns into little bars at the top, and it clicks it up in front of them. Or they just scroll and click these big buttons and get to everything. Very actionable. Still need who your vendors are. So when we go to services, we can show packages of what comes standard and what all kinds of things like a dividers available, but why don't we put those in the categories that matter? So if there's a special thing you want to offer in packaging here, we can put it in that page under those itemized items. And then in corporate events, we can offer, and parties, we can offer the wedding thing. Room divider. So we can mention those things. I didn't put all of that in there. I didn't know in the construction if you guys were actually going to still do that. So when I can get confirmation of what your place really does offer, we can confirm those things inside of the right categories, okay? Instead of it, being on the home page, which it wasn't even on the home page for Irving. So inquiry is going to change to services. I just need to know that data. I need to have this data. Who are your vendors? We want to know who they are, because that way it'll match up over here. DJ, floral, might even be more than one, right? Then you're going to get into a complex problem of who you're supporting or who you're advertising, right? How about we just say we offer those things, and then maybe put some names of our favorite partners here, that we offer floral and food and catering, and then it's up to Tiffany, whoever she wants to plug in to that event, depending on price. I think it's better to stay elusive there and then let her maximize the revenue. So everything here is flowing, functioning fine. I still need testimonials. If we're not going to have them, we're just going to put in something temporarily on this panel, because this panel goes to the flow of the break. You can see there's a picture, static background, right? A picture, static background, picture, right? So it's important that you know about the flow. The gallery is a gallery. That's pictures and videos. They're going to stay empty till I can get some. Really need some of the venue when y'all are done. Congratulations on your CO. Reviews are reviews, so that back to the testimonial. I need some. And then About Us. If you guys had a Google My Business page and I can go and pull them, I can go and pull them from the DoBar, but there's not that many that are great. Handful. So I can pull those in, but it may not be what you're after. So this is going to be omitted until I get a video. That's going to stay empty until we can get some pictures. But then the inquiry will change to services, okay? So be rest assured, what you have is a site that's going to do high at capturing and converting visitors, to a form, or they're going to click that Book Now button, right? And so that's what we want to do. We want to make it easy, clickable, let them get to it. We want to see the razzle dazzle, feel good about what they're reading or what they're seeing. And I think all I needed was a little bit of content on some of this being different. but what we're offering in the way of amenities, we already have bullet points. Let's just add more of what you say we have, okay? That way people can get engaged with that. All right, thanks a lot.